The bike is all healing! See, what are we gonna do today? I need to run over to FireGuy's house to give him this. This is a tool of his I borrowed an entire year ago. I know it's a year ago because that was when B-Rad was here for the last spring break ride, and then we had to do one of his forks. And I went and got this tool. We went all the way to the FireGuy's house to get this tool. Turned out it's not even the right size, and I actually had the right size tool the entire time. And now, so I've had this uselessly in my toolbox for over a year. And he was saying something earlier in the message like, hey, if you got that tool, bring it by. I don't think he really needs it right this minute, but it just seemed like a good excuse to get out of the house and go ride, you know? We'll take the F07 since it is probably the most practical bike for this kind of trip. It's hilariously windy outside right now. Even my wife was like, you're gonna go ride in this? Like, even she knows. She's like, that's dumb. It is dumb. Let's do this. Yeehaw.
It is so windy. Steady wind, even fast, isn't that bad. I like its colors. It's the gust. You gotta be quick on your feet or your wheels. I gotta get a better street dedicated helmet. So I could have taken the ZX6R and had a fairing, you know, and that might have helped a little bit in the wind. It would have. I'm more comfortable having a set of high handlebars for the leverage, if that makes sense, because you kind of need some quick acting leverage when the gust hits. I'm not like crazy comfortable riding full fairing sport bikes. And it's not like I'm uncomfortable, like, oh, I can't like handle the power of it or something. I mean, like physically, especially after I got rear-ended right back there actually, at the beginning of the year. My shoulders and back were really hurting, and I've been doing some physical therapy and some injections and some other crap, and you know, we're getting there. I had knee surgery a few years ago. Here's the deal. I can ride one of those bikes. I just don't like riding it for too long. Riding out the FireGuy's place and back, I mean, it's like an hour and a half plus of riding. You gotta pick your weapon, you know what I'm saying? Or my little fairing right here does so much for the wind. No, it doesn't. Oh, yes. Come to a stop, get to relax. Being in heavy wind, if you haven't, you know, like ridden in wind, or if you're kind of like, you know, not riding yet, what am I trying to say? It can beat you up, man. It kind of does. It's a little hectic. I'd say it's almost like mentally tasking, because you just have to kind of be queued up, you know, you gotta be paying attention. So it's got enough engine braking. It's funny how many times I come down to a stop and don't even touch the front brake. I'm literally just use engine braking, and what I do is I just touch the rear brake just enough to like put the light on it, and that last like 5 feet I'll actually like pull the clutch in and press just the rear because I'm already covering it, and just bring the bike to a stop. Even with my supermotos, it's very similar to that. They've been such a lot of ton of engine braking. Speaking of supermoto bikes things, maybe I wasn't super clear with the last video I made when I was talking about the bikes. Everyone seems to think I'm like just selling my supermoto, and a lot of people think I'm selling my FZ07 too, and eventually, and no, like no, you got it all wrong, guy. Yeah, I've got the WR like for sale. There's been a lot of people asked about it, but like no one's got like the money. I've had a few people that want to like put a deposit down, but they don't like have all the money together. Like, I'll have it together in a couple days. Now I've told them all like, dude, I don't want to take your money, man. Like I'm down for someone, like if they want to throw a few $100 down because they know they can get to it, but it might take them a week or something to figure it out. Like, fine, I could come up with something, but I mean, it's a deposit. You don't, you know, if you can't make it work, then that's like the way a deposit works. Like, that would be my money, and I feel bad about that. I would hate for someone to lose their deposit. It's not this bike I want to sell, it's the ZX6R. You know, I just got it. Like, oh, you're gonna fucking sell it already, Jake? What the hell? No, like I just said, I'm not super crazy comfortable riding that bike. I'm interested in it as like, I think it would make a cool video series, because I think there's a lot of you guys and gals and difference that watch these videos, and it's something different, you know. It's something I haven't done. I think it just makes I think it would make cool content. That's why that's happening. So yeah, I got that bike just for the sake of doing this series with it, and then once both of those bikes are gone, I want to get another bike, and that would be a supermoto bike, and that'll be fine. I like this lady's just like texting and not fucking watching where she's going. At least she looked up there to brake. You know, that's what you don't know, man. You don't know about these people. You're just running into shit. I mean, it's on this very street I got rear-ended. That's the kind of truck I got rear-ended in. Same fucking color, same motor. XLT 5.4 Triton. That's what I had. That 5.4 Triton was a silly engine. Now I got a Coyote motor. Yeah, Coyotes for life. So much better than LS motor. I'm talking shit. Don't take anything overly seriously. I'm not that into the whole thing. But there's people that are. If you know, some of you might not have a fucking clue what I'm talking about. And then what? That's fine. Don't even overthink anything. Just go, okay, Jake, and we'll leave it at that. With an a burst of acceleration. He's off. Dun, 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 dun. You gonna do it, guy? Come on, dude. Hey, it's one of those cars and it's not blown up. Got me a lawnmower and a Harley. They both go ducka 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 ducka. This lady's saying hi to this doggy. They both rolled down their windows and her hand came out waving, and then this dog's head came up. She knows this dog. I'm really not liking these Oklahoma plates, these new plates. I now see it's a bird. For a while I was like, broken Scottish flag? What the fuck is this thing, man? But now I see it's a bird, because that represents Oklahoma so well. They should just have like casinos and meth and then nothing. Hey, Oklahoma, what are you doing? No turn signal, just hit the brakes hard and pull off the road. So he's used to nothing being around him, literally, so you know, he's not adapt to, you know. That was the song that was on right when I pulled up. I don't know.
Look at this thing. Is this 5th scale?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god, dude. Is it like all like lithium, like brushless motor shit?
Turns over well.
This guy hasn't been in one of my videos in a long time. Remember when we went to Dallas that one time?
Which time?
I made a video, it did really well. It was you and me in Dallas, and I was like, I think I just called it I think I called it buy a supermoto ride like this. And
yeah.
That was
a long time ago.
That was really, yeah.
I don't know.
I've made too many of them. Most of them are shit. I can't go back and watch too many of them. They're cringy to me, man. We've been making these for too long. God damn it. He's gonna roll this fucking thing, isn't he? Oh! Oh, God. Shit. Oh, there it is! Man, it's so touchy.
That should be a Met clip.
I did it.
Jim Connor it.
That's how you do it. Never mind.
Run, OJ, run! Ah! We need to fix the bricks. My wife will kill me.
Oh, how much lift it's got?
Yeah.
Jesus, these things are cool, dude.
Every time he brings one, I'm like, man, they're so realistic.
I bet this one's like well over $1,000 though, isn't it?
Probably.
See how the steering moves?
Yeah, it's got like, oh my God.
So that keeps it straight when you pin it.
Oh God, oh God.
Did we break it?
Nope, next battery.
Oh, battery's dead.
You cooked the battery that fast?
When Red Bull Last Man Standing used to be at Red River,
Yeah?
David Knight won it.
And he signed this.
Yeah, he signed it. It was back 10 years ago.
Is this thing just like, yeah, it's totally on. FireGuy's house is the safest house. Listen to the cam. It's got an aggressive cam in it.
I put a bigger cam in it. Posted a picture on Facebook with this transport seat, and some fucking European guy goes, leave it to Americans to put a fucking seat on a Charles bike. He was like, does that have a fucking cup holder too? In Thailand, and all the Australians are like, oh, your back hurts, mate? Oh, just take some fucking pills, rub some cheese on it, fucking Americans.
FireGuy's doing his FireGuy things. I'm getting chased by RC cars. Go up, go up, go up! I will say something clever for the camera.
You can't find it, grind it.
It works for so many things.
Breathe heavy.
Yo, let me get a deal. Yo, what do we sell?
Get away from me.
We finna go back to jail.
Why do y'all do this?
Oh, he's welding. Okay, I hung out there way too long. Like always. That always happens though. Go to FireGuy's house and it's like fucking toy-rama every time I go over there. I didn't make a whole ton of filming over there. I know I've done that in the past, but I was like a cock when I just like the whole time camera out like, hey guys, let's make some filmy poos, you know. My wife just texted me and said dinner's about to be ready. I'm like, oh great, I'm only like 50 minutes away. The key to every man's heart is food. Shit, I know a lot of dudes that are married to some chicks don't know a fucking thing about cooking. What's the real key to every man's heart? Vagina. It is. Unless they like men, then it's cocks and assholes, I suppose. I guess I'll have to buy some fucking gas here eventually. I think this is a Shell. It's like a Shell 7-Eleven thing. I know a lot of people that will like only put Shell gas in their motorcycles. Like forum page guys got together and all dyno tested their cars with different fuels in them and went back and forth to the dyno. And I'm like, man, that's not necessarily the best test, just seeing the power. I don't know. Fuck, I don't even want to get into it. There's probably someone writing an insane comment right now. This is coming out of my mouth. Like, no, Jake, no. Vaginas. I made a very, what's it like? Some of those BMWs and the KTM 690. This is Husqvarna 701. I guess you can't do this right here. Unless you have someone doing like riding cowgirl, backwards riding cowgirl on the back. It's just sometimes I'm in a hurry. I don't feel like getting off the damn bike. Did I ever like finish my point when I started the video and I was talking about like selling different bikes? I'm not going to sell the FZ07. I like the FZ07. The FZ07 is a solid fucking bike. It does exactly what I wanted it to do, which is be a fucking good daily use bike. You know, I can ride it around and not feel like I'm, you know, tearing up my bike and riding it at these speeds, which is how you feel with a supermoto. But it still rides fun. Nothing is so high tech on this bike that you feel bad about what you're doing to it. I'm gonna head home and get some dinner, mate.